Oh, what are you? Oh, come on! I'll take you on. I can win. You don't think I can? Come here. Come on. Come on. I got this. I can kill you. Oh. Christmas time. Santa Claus. Huh? What? Alert!
All high-level personnel. We have lost contact with one of our scouts.
One of us is missing.
Codename Waterfin.
That's
Last
terrible.
known location in the Gamma sector. Planet Eps and
all the way over there.
3838IA. If you have any
I wish I were
information,
closer.
please contact
I'd go look
our
for him.
command. Again, we lost
But
contact
I have
with one
work to
of our
do.
own, codenamed Waterfin.
What's up, everybody? Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on the Starbound beta. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! What the... Oh my gosh, this is a meteor storm! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Oh, dang! Okay. Alright. So, there's... Oh! Holy crap, man. Are we done dying? Nope. Still going on. Okay, I'm just gonna go down over here, I guess, then. Get some of this plant fiber. Yeah, so you might be wondering why we're here. Okay, so first of all, the game updated again, hence the very highly well-acted, oh, sorry, didn't mean to pull out my axe. Yes, the very, high-level acting quality intro of explaining why we are no longer with Waterfin. I'm kidding, it was really derpy. I just like doing stuff like that because it's not as jarring as far as feels like there's an explanation to it. But so as you can see, we're with Saltwaltzer now. I still went with Hylotl this time because I still wanted to see kind of what their higher level armor ended up looking like. Welcome, Traveler. Hail, Big Ape. All tail Big Ape. Who's Big Ape? Oh, these are all Apex, so it's probably the Ape Overlord. Big Ape loves us all, except the ones he doesn't. Awesome! So, we got lucky on this planet. We're already in the Gamma sector. Level 3 stuff. I kind of just got to where we left off last episode and then started with this guy. So I've got my basic setup. I did a little different this time. You may notice there's Christmas stuff! Yay, Christmas stuff. So since that's out of the way, I have something to show you. I have a Santa outfit. Santa Claus with a battle axe. Oh yeah. So basically, now that the Christmas time is in place, there's a new thing you can craft called a toy maker's table. And when you go through here, it's got all these decorative... I don't think any of them are actually useful for anything, really. They're just decorative. You can make candy blocks, though. So you could... In theory, one could tear the whole back of this ship out and fill it with candy canes. But that's a little excessive. I don't think I'm going to do that. But, so now randomly mobs are dropping this stuff, Holiday Spirit, which is, I don't mind this, I just threw that in here, which is what you can use to buy this stuff. All this stuff requires Holiday Spirit. So that's cool. I have a Christmas tree here, and my Santa outfit. The bed at the moment is kind of an as-needed. I've been moving it around where I needed it, and I stole this, which is a kitchen counter, It's kind of like the cooking table, but not. Well, no, it is, but... Ooh. Stop it. Let me get rid of all this stuff here real quick. So, basically, that's what part of the new update. 0.5? Really? That's funny. So that's part of the new update, is the new Christmas stuff, but also... they did a lot to it, actually. There's a lot to this now that they've changed. And they didn't actually do character wipes. That was kind of a decision I made myself, because they did wipe the worlds, quests, and ships. And as you know, as I've got right here, all of my stuff was in my ship, including all of my storage where I kept all my stuff. So when I logged in with Waterfin, there's nothing there. So it was kind of pointless to keep playing with him, especially when there's new stuff. One of the new things is actually in this world. You can see it right up over here, how the world screen behind your ship is per whatever system you're in. So some of you may be wondering, what is this particle system over here? This is an asteroid field. This is a new biome they've added. But keep in mind, one of the bad things is you can't breathe in the asteroid. It's like it doesn't have an atmosphere, so there's no oxygen, which is really cool. And then that means they've also added, where I can't remember if it's in this one or if it's in the other crafting bench. It may be in the crafting bench or the robotic bench or whatever. Yeah, I think it is. This thing, a survival system. So it goes in the back slot, and it's a backpack that creates a breathable field of oxygen around the wearer. I don't know if this would work underwater or not, but it does require Durasteel, which I think is the next tier. I think that's tier 4. To do Durasteel. Now, the odd thing to this, though, is that there's asteroid fields here in the Gamma sector. I even found one in the first Alpha sector that I was in, so it's kind of odd that they have asteroid fields, but you can't get the oxygen thing until like tier 4. It's a little weird, unless that might be incentive to go back to previously explored systems, maybe? I don't know. So let's go over the changelog real quick. There's a lot of stuff. Some of it I don't know what it is. I haven't gotten to it yet, and I haven't been reading up on spoilers or anything. So we've got added sky rails based on AppGem's mod, or I don't know how that's pronounced. Someone's mod. Added a brand new weather system, moddable weather, new environment effects. I'm assuming that's for when you take over a planet or something. Hydrophobic objects are destroyed by all liquids, so I guess things that can't survive in liquid, I guess. Trees can now be planted. This is a big one. When you cut down trees, they'll drop. I actually have quite a few of them. There's different kinds, I guess, to plant different seeds. But these things, they don't have names yet. It's just to do. But you can see they're different kinds of saplings, and you plant them on the ground, and then later, kind of like Minecraft, it takes a while, and these plants and stuff, they'll come back. Okay, so critical items stay on the ground longer. I'm guessing that means like mob drops that are really special, or boss drops type of thing, like the processor in Molten Core. Some new monster behaviors. You must now be orbiting a planet to set it as your home, so you can't just randomly click a planet and set it as home. Free teleportation to home planet from ships. Now this is something that's new. When you go over to the teleporter pad, you'll see warp home, warp to planet. So if you hit warp to planet, you go down to this one. If you hit warp to home, you'll go back to wherever your home was. Even if it's in another sector, from my knowledge. I haven't used this before, and I'm kind of scared too. I'm afraid it'll take my ship back over there and I'll have to fly back here or something, so we'll play with that later. Add acid rain meteor showers, which we were just privy to a few minutes ago. Water collecting during storms on the surface, and more. That's fun. I have actually seen the acid rain, but I wasn't recording. It was while I was trying to get Saltwaltzer here up to the current sector. Made species mods easier to combine with another one, or one another. I'm not sure if that's anything you'll notice. Add support for key signature. I don't think that's anything you'll notice. Disable speed limit for default projectiles to fix inaccurate bullets. Well, we never got a gun so far, so that doesn't... I don't know that we'll notice that. New craftable turrets based on Healthires mod. I hope I'm saying that right. So apparently there's turrets now. You can now land on asteroid fields based on Hint's mod. Yeah, we saw that. I just showed you that. I mean, I haven't gone there, but you've seen it. Tech now has descriptive instructions, tons of Christmas stuff. Positions no longer... Pause no longer one hit kills you. Who's pause? Pose. P-O-S. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't think we got that far. You can no longer breathe on moons or asteroid fields without the proper equipment, which we saw. So the moons are affected by that now, too. That's cool. Better fix fall damage. New barren planets, perfect for building. So apparently there's planets with nothing on them. Gravity now varies from planet to planet. I've seen this. This is weird, but it's cool. Each planet, like some you can jump really high, and then some you can barely jump at all. It's kind of cool. It adds some diversity to the different planets. Some planet backgrounds improved. Existing biomes can appear with different liquid types. You can now craft racial flags to show you've been to a planet. Seems racist. I had to. I know, it's terrible. NPCs will now switch to melee weapons up close. More random encounters. Pose or POS or whatever that's position, I don't know, can now be captured. Wiring station can now be built to access tons of different wiring tools. Oh, okay. Fix mech legs. Tons of server improvements. So that's basically the changelog. Now, what they were talking about with the wiring station is not in there. Is this thing. If you'll recall, in my very last episode, I think, when we opened the gamma sector, there was a paint tool and then a wiring tool. They've replaced that with a wiring station, and I'm guessing from this station you can build that tool. But, you know, you can build other stuff with it too, I guess. But that's more for, like, what they're gonna have is like a redstone system. I'm not sure how completely implemented that is as of yet. That's something I'm not positive of. Oh, and this thing. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but instead of doing... Oh my! Oh, there's a defense turret. Turret for your protection can only be placed once. It only requires 1 pixel? That's gotta be a glitch. That can't be the way they're gonna keep that. Small wall button. Who knows what it might activate? Just press it. Small floor button. Pushing it might be fun, at least for a moment. Pressure plate. Watch your step. X or switch. Oh, sweet. So this is all the wire stuff for like an output light shows whether something is on it. So this is all like the redstone stuff. I haven't looked in the 3D printer since we upgraded a few levels. I just never thought about it. Large floor button. Urge to push rising. That's funny. Drain. Oh, you could drain water. That's cool. Pixel compressor. Okay, so I didn't build this because I really never used it in the last character with Waterfin. I explained how it works, but I just never saw the need for losing 40% of your pixels. But these are the new flags, and they're the 3 dots for hilotls. Because obviously their eyes have those 3 dots. So you can make them for 100, or I think you can make them in the crafting bench. I could have swore I just passed it somewhere. There it is. So you can make it with 1 fabric and 5 wood planks, or with 100 pixels. One other thing that I forgot that I just saw. Portable pixel printer. Unlocks the ability to craft small high-tech items on the fly. I haven't used this, but I'm assuming it's like the 3D printer. So like all of this stuff for redstone, I don't know, wiring, I guess is what it's called. I keep saying redstone. So I guess for all these wiring things, you could carry one with you and build as you go, which is pretty neat. But since silver and copper, I think I'm done with for now. For the most part, I've been using them to refine into pixels when I needed pixels and whatnot. So, so yeah, big update, a lot going on. I really want to get to the asteroids because, well, yeah, and I landed on this planet, and this is where I teleport in at. So this is my home away from home, which is pretty awesome. I haven't really got to explore this planet that much. I've gone to the right a little bit and to the left a little bit. But you can see the jumping is a little different, that it's a little bit floatier, but that's on this planet. I was on a desert one in the last sector that was like you could barely jump. It was really weird. I guess we can show this part too. So when you chop down a tree now, did it drop any? It did not. It just dropped wood. Well, that was a bad example. Most of the time, wait for it. There we go. These strange seeds, you can, if I can find them, you can grab them, and I think they need a 2-block space, but you can put them right next to each other. And now the next time I come back this way, that if it's been long enough, you'll see new trees, which is pretty awesome. I think we're on a jungle world at this... Whoa! At this point. Ow! That hurt. My weapon is pretty good at the moment. My armor, on the other hand, though, is... I've still got the pond... I've got the pond helmet and 2 gold, so I'm not doing too bad, but I'm still taking a pounding when I get attacked by stuff. But my melee weapon here is at 2.35 speed, and so it does 46 DPS, and then I had a one-handed that does, it's at 4 speed, which is really fast. It only does 23, but it's good for like a flashlight and an emergency. You can fend things off. I had a shield equipped with water fin, but I never really used it, so I just got rid of it. One thing I like, I think this is jungle. Oh jeez. So one thing I like about the jungle planets that I didn't know is they have random... Oh man, look at my health right now. Whew. Are these bad guys up here? Yeah, they are. And I've got my steel bow and all that good stuff. Come on. But yeah, even though my weapon's doing like 40, I'm gonna try and get 2 one-handed swords, because I think each one of them, they're a little bit slower, but they do like 70 DPS or something. Something crazy. So I'm gonna try and get enough titanium to make those. So yeah, that kind of catches you up to where we're at this point. We need to get enough titanium. Well, no, I need to, my priorities right now are I need to get gold to make the helmet. The last gold thing, armor piece. And then I need to get enough titanium to make the second tier of armor. Or the second tier for tier 3 here. Are we in 3? Yeah, we're in 3. Oh, that was platinum. Goody goody. Because if I can get... anyways, the jungle has these plants that just drop plant fiber, so it's a really... Jungle planets are a really good source if you need to replenish your bandages. Just FYI. Pro tip. Okay, titanium. So, my first priority is gold, second is titanium, and then it will be getting my weapons upgraded, my armor upgraded to the max for tier 3. And then it'll be building the decoy princess, which is what we need to summon the boss for tier 3. And then we'll be able to move on to 4, which is really fun because 4 is where you get to Durasteel stuff, or can make Durasteel at least. I don't remember. I think Durasteel is the same as like steel was for tier 1 and 2. Like you take titanium and coal, and you can use it to make Durasteel, I think. But then we can explore moons and asteroids more freely, which I went to an asteroid earlier just to see what they looked like now, and it looks really cool. Obviously, I couldn't really do much in there because before I could do anything, I was like freezing and suffocating all at the same time. But then I was looking around though, and they had a lot of ore. So it seems like a good spot to get ores. You just need the breathing thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more exploring. And come on. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring and ore hunting. Ooh, this is what I need. And then if I run into anything cool, another civilization or village or something like that, I will come back. Otherwise, I will meet you on the ship with our plunder. So, I'll be back. Alright, so a little bit further to right, and we found one of these guys. Little tech outpost. I don't know what faction these actually belong to. If they're human or whatever. I'm gonna wait for they to get closer and then rush. Oh! I'm apparently much weaker than I originally anticipated. Oh! This is the only problem about spawning in a village area, is that if you have your weapon out, they get hostile in a minute. And I tend to have my weapon drawn. I already went through here and kind of pillaged everything, but I can give you a little tour. It's weird. It's like these 50s to 70s style office buildings. It's kind of weird. This guy in here... Oops, didn't mean to take that. Nope, didn't mean to take that either. Please don't sell me anything. I didn't read all that. But he sells foods. So I've gotten a few different things from him, but I can't find a way to replant them though. Like grapes and whatnots. So I did find a good amount of stuff before I ran into that. I thought I found more gold than that, but I guess not. I try and keep the ores kind of organized. I guess that is where it's supposed to be. 14. I think I need 20 for the helmet. I'm not sure. Let's smelt this up. Maybe I have enough to make my swords. Because 40 is not bad, but as you can see, I'm not doing as much damage as they are to me. So I really need more oomph than that. So I was looking at these, I think. Was it these? Maybe. Because the two-hander only does 46 DPS. This one does 46. The daggers, they're a little faster, but these do 53. So and they're both one-handed. So if I make two of those, it'll be pretty awesome. So I do have enough to make two of those. And where's my helmet? I think this is the one thing. Yeah, I need 20 and 200 pixels. And it's the one I don't have. Alright, so let's replace these. And then went to 107. And that's 39. No, wait. 54. Is that with both? Okay, so 46 is the two-handed weapons. And 107 is them both. And if you swing them at the same time, they are a little bit slower, but my plan is to alternate them, and that way it'll actually offset the speed a bit. We'll hang on to this for a little bit. I've got a couple others in here that I wasn't sure if they were better or not. I think at this point they're a lot worse, though. So, and I have found 3 musical instruments: a trumpet, a music box, which is kind of like a keyboard, and then a saxophone, which is very cool. And I have this guy. This is a stem spawner. Apparently it spawns a merchant who you can buy these stems from, which is pretty handy. So yeah. Alright, so we're running a little bit low on time anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here as kind of just the update as to where we're at now. In the Gamma sector with Saltwaltzer and the fate of Waterfin. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!